My name is Diego, and in this video, I would like to get you to be able to play the song My Universe by Coldplay and BTS. This is a pretty cool song for chords. Let me mention that in the tutorials that I make, I don't believe in teaching anyone how to play the part of a singer because that will be covered with a singer. So the ideal is for you to learn how to play piano and keyboard parts because that's how music gets put together. So the emphasis here is to get you to be able to play the song so you can play them with other instruments. Let's go to a close-up. So a couple things to mention here, 3 chords mainly. We have an added one on the second time that we go around, but let me teach you the first 3. That will be E, A, and C sharp. That's an A major. I would do it with 1, 3, and 5 fingers. Followed by a C sharp minor inversion. That will be G sharp, C sharp, and E. That would also, I would do it with fingers 1, 3, and 5. Followed by an F sharp, B, and D sharp. And I will also do those with 1, 3, and 5. So I will concentrate on playing that first pattern slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, the second time we have an added chord. And let me tell you that I'm using 2 sounds. Both keyboards are actually sounding. This is pretty aggressive sound. I think you need something like that for the chorus of the song, the start. Later on, I'll show you. I would play the verses with a different sound and the notes change up a little bit. But once you have that, the next chord is an E major. So the E major is going to be G sharp, B, and E. And we do that on the second time. So you do this. 2, 3. And that's like almost like a passing note. So important to get the rhythms right. So I have this little drum beat, and I can probably slow it down a little bit. So it will be 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So as you can see, that second on the second time that we go around, that E would go right after you say 3. So you say 1, 2, 3, and you play that chord. Now, if you are young, it's probably challenging to play octaves, and that's something that I definitely would encourage you. If you are young, just play 1 note. But if you are a little bit older, it's good to play an octave on the bottom. So that's 2 letters that have the same name. It's going to make it sound a lot fuller. And we're actually just playing the notes that give the chord its name. So it will be A, C sharp, B, and then we're going to do that again. And then 2 E's. So that pretty much covers how to play the chorus of the song. So one thing, and ideally you want to have probably multiple keyboards, because my suggestion will be to change the sound that you're using when you are going to be playing the verse of the song. So let me show you in my case how do I do that. Now in this case, just because of the tutorial, I'm going to try to change it here to a different sound on the keyboard and lower the volume of the second sound. So now I have a pad sound. Now pads are great as a keyboard player to have a decent pad sound. And in this case, we are going to be doing a chord with 4 keys. If you are young, maybe playing 4 keys is challenging, but I would encourage you to try it because it makes a lot of sense. They give a lot more color to things. So when you play 4 keys, if you're playing the right 4 keys, it's going to sound pretty cool. So the first one is this. So it's going to be A, B, C sharp, and E. That's an A major. At 9 is the proper, I guess, name. Now followed by G sharp, B, C sharp, and E. So, and I would recommend 1, 2, 3, and 5 for both of those. And followed by F sharp, B, D sharp, and E. And it's interesting because to me this last chord sounds very Coldplay. So when you hear it now, it's good to put the note that gives this chords the foundation. So A for the first one, C sharp for the second one, and B for the third one. And you can immediately hear there how that has a pretty cool color, pretty cool like vibe to it. Now I will play just that because you're using a pad. So in the verse, you want to try to do that and almost compensate for the speed and for your sound to make sure the notes don't sound like they're crashing into each other. But it will be 1, 2, 3, 4. So so on. Now, a good suggestion is to get a sustain pedal, because a sustain pedal may allow you to blend the notes a little bit better together. But in this song, if I was trying to play it live, I definitely would have an aggressive sound probably on the top keyboard and a pad sound on the bottom one, so I can just move my hands and not have to switch sounds while performing it. But hopefully that was, I guess, helpful to be able to play this song. It's beautiful to play chords that have 4 keys, and at the same time, if you're young, maybe practice that slowly so you can get to that point. A suggestion that I have, if you have trouble playing 3, maybe just play if you have trouble playing 4 keys, try to play just 3 and choose the top 3 of the chord. So if I was showing you 4, try to do just the top 3. That may be a way to just get through it, but definitely if you can, practice to do it with 4. I know it takes time and it can be a little bit challenging, but that's how you're gonna get better and sound like a pro. So we will definitely appreciate if you can give us a like if you learned something from this tutorial. At the same time, if you would like more information about what we do, check our main website, thehitmusicstudio.com. We want to thank you for watching, and definitely we'll catch you on the next one. Take care.